Hey, good morning, subscribers. How is everybody doing today? It is 7:30 on a Thursday morning, and I just wanted to share a little bit about how I like to start my day with some coffee. So if you are a coffee drinker, this is the preferred way that I like to do it. And as you can see, we have our dark roast whole bean coffee. You can use ground if you like. I prefer the whole bean because I just think it's just so great. You know, when you go to the coffee shop and they grind your beans at your local coffee shop and you can get that smell and all those flavors going, it just kind of helps to wake you up, and I just think it's fresher. So I have this San Francisco Bay coffee. This is a 3-pound package. You can find this on Amazon and Walmart and different websites for anywhere between $25 to $35 for a bag. They do have some other varieties that are not dark roast. However, uh, our local Costco out here in Southern California, they don't always have it in stock, but when they do, you can actually find it for around $18 to $19, just under $20 a bag. So I try to stock up 2 or 3 of those when I'm in there and they happen to have it. So the way that I like to do it, I use the measuring cup right here, and for 1 cup, which is my cup right here, traditional Keurig size cup, not a sponsor. I'll take 3 level measuring cups and put it in my trusty grinder there. And I usually grind those for about 50 seconds. And after that, go ahead and put it in my coffee pot. And then I'll take my creamer, and what I happen to use is heavy whipping cream. I usually like half and half. However, the lactose free half and half was out at my local grocery store, so I went with the heavy whipping cream. If I'm using half and half, I'll usually do one of these full, and when I do the heavy whipping cream, I do about half of that because it is richer. And go ahead and put that in the coffee cup there, and then I've got my trusted little whisking battery operated whisker, and I like to, this is the way I do it. Go ahead and put that guy in there for about, oh, I don't know, good 15 to 20 seconds to kind of get that going. And you will notice that it really starts to whip up and get thick there and frothy. I'll show you in a second here. Let's see if we can get that in the light. There we go. So there's the finished product right there. And then what I do, our coffee is ready. Give me 1 second, we'll get the coffee here. Let's see, get that on camera. And I like to actually pour about half a cup, believe it or not, and whip it. Give it another good whipping for another 10-15 seconds. You do not have to do this. It's just, I think it gets a little bit more diluted and frothy. And boy, does that smell good right there. All right, that is done, and we'll go ahead and pour the rest of the coffee in there. Look at that, perfect cup right to the top. And it is all frothy and ready. We'll go ahead and show you that in a second here. Let me get this thing situated. There's the finished product right there. Now, one thing, when you open these coffee bean bags, I noticed they can go bad, start getting stale or lose some of that flavor. So what I like to do, I've got one of these coffee cans, and I've peeled the label off, obviously, for not to show the brand, but I'm sure you guys can guess what these coffee cans are. And I'll take a couple of these, maybe like 2 of these, and I'll take this bag once I open the new bag and put them in here. And it is advisable to keep it in the refrigerator. It does help with the process. So I'll keep one of them in the fridge, and then the second one I'll have out and I use, and then, you know, I just rotate it as I go through. But anyway, that's what I like to use. Again, you can use the half and half, or if you like whole milk. I've actually shied away from using those coffee creamers, those sweetened coffee creamers that you can get in the chilled aisle. There's just so much chemicals and things in those, and just does not do well with my body. So I've actually been experimenting and trying the half and half lactose free, which is preferred because I do have a lactic acid problem. However, when that is not available, the heavy whipping cream seems to work as long as I don't use too much. Again, I use ratio 3 level scoops of the coffee, grind it up, put it in your coffee pot, and then I use half of that for the creamer. And if it's half and half, I'll go ahead and use one whole thing. And there's the finished product there. So everybody have a great morning, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Have a great day.